And welcome to today's live stream where we're going to be working on our super awesome roller coaster project here in Scarland, where we take survival building to the extreme. And we've gotten a ton of progress done here. We have our trees and our mountains and our flags. Look at those flags. Aren't they wonderful? Yeah, they're wonderful. But anyway, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming out today. And let's get started. So we're going to be working on a bridge. Yes, a bridge. Now, we've been talking about building a bridge over the river for quite some time. And you guys have been suggesting doing a fallen tree. And I feel like that's amazing. And that's what we're going to do. So as you can see, we have our palette of materials ready to go. We have logs, and we have some stone, we have some dirt, and all sorts of other great stuff. So once we do complete the bridge, we're going to work on new pathways and stuff like that. As you can see along this little corridor through here, I've changed the pathway ever so slightly. I've taken some of the clutter that was in the center of the trail out and moved it towards the sides. And I feel like the pathway is about 10,000 times better than it did. It was a little too cluttered. Do you guys like the way we pushed all the stuff to the sides? I love the chat. You're all like, yeah, Scar nailed the intro for the third time. Took a couple tries, but we've got it. But yeah, so this is where we're going to start to work. And the tree's going to be falling towards this way. So as you can see, it's going to be, the trunk's going to be there. And it had fallen over the river, right about there. So let's jump over there. And we're going to have to beef up this little section right here so we have a little bit more room. And we're going to have to get rid of some of these plants. And look at that, we even have a bed here for good measure. And, oh, I'm out of food. Let's have a little snack and look at the beautiful roller coaster. Okay, here we go. So this is going to show you guys a good idea of how everything will work here. So, of course, there's the bridge. The bridge takes us all the way over to here. And Silver Fox, thank you so much for, excuse me, hosting the stream. I really appreciate that. So as you can see, the bridge goes all the way across here, up to here, and there'll be a fancy pathway eventually. But then the pathway is going to divert in more of a natural trample design down this way, down here under the tree, under this way, past the rocks, through the plant life, past the tree, around the supports, and that will lead just about to here. So, are you guys ready to start? Are we ready to make this bridge? Let's get some bridge hype. All right, some bridge hype it is. There we go. We're gonna get some dirt out, and we're just gonna start to beef up this section. We're gonna remove this plant, unfortunately. I don't usually like to destroy it without shears because I don't want to have to re-get it out, but unfortunately I don't have any shears on me, so this plant life right here is about to be sacrificed, unfortunately. So ready, yes. After a few failed intros, we are ready to go. Let's see, when was the last time I failed an intro? Oh yeah, that's right. I did an outro on Twitch. It was the stream after TwitchCon. I started saying something like, I did like the stud tag outro or something. I was like, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to, oh yeah, that's how it went. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like or something along those lines. And I was like, wait, no, this is a stream, Scar, you know, with the live and everybody watching you live, you know. All right, there we go. Clear all those out of there. There we go. Cut that out. And then as you can see, we're just gonna kind of get this going a little bit more. There we go. Cut that out. There we go. Sweet, wonderful, awesome. Oh, there's Bob the Building Creeper Inspector hiding down there. Look at him down there. Look at him down there. Look at him down there. Yeah, if you see that comment show up in the chat again, let me know. Send me a message in the mod chat, and also we need to get that banned immediately. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Awesome. Okay, so let's get started now, and we're going to start with the trunk. So the trunk of the tree is going to kind of fill in right about here. So we're just gonna kind of make this go up here like that. There we go. Gonna get that going like that. So we just want to get, this is actually gonna be a huge tree, like a good sized tree. There we go. So we'll just kind of build up the trunk a little bit and actually have a reference photo. I was kind of playing with one a little bit ago. So I have kind of a little bit of an idea of what I want to do. Let's see, so something like that. And let's start bringing these pieces up like this. There we go, looking good, looking good. So as you can see, they're kind of getting a really basic shape of a trunk. So we can kind of deepen that a little bit and we can start building up this edge here. So I want this to be a decent height, so probably about 3 blocks is a perfect height. There we go, so something like that. I think this will be a unique bridge, like it'll be something different. You know, we could have, just built something with, wood, stone, different things like that, but I think a real natural fallen over tree is going to be super cool. But this is like a giant, like California redwood right here. Like a giant, giant tree that's like 1,000 years old or something. Super cool. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. But it's a little bit far over to this side right here, which is kind of throwing me for a loop a little bit. See how it is? It's a little bit over. I might move it a little bit to this side. I might move it just a little bit. Hey, we've got time. We've got time. We can move it. We can move it just a little bit. Just want to move it over just ever so slightly. So then over here, let me cut out this section right here. There we go. We'll just cut it down just a little bit. We wanted to make sure it lines up. See this little chunk of land right there? That's where I want to have the tip of the tree land. So I just want to make sure that shows up over there. I remind you of Bob Ross. Bob Ross is one of my all-time favorite TV guys, like TV personalities, if you will. Bob Ross was amazing. So it's so sad he died, He had many more happy little trees to paint. I love the PBS remix of him and Mr. Rogers. Ooh my, it's a little bit spooky out. Those were amazing. I watch them all the time. I wonder if there's any new ones. Probably not. I probably would have heard if there was a new one. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to PBS's YouTube channel, and you'll find the Bob Ross and the Mr. Rogers remix, where they take just little clips of their different shows together and make something kind of cool. I wonder if there's one for Reading Rainbow. I wonder if there is, with LeVar Burton. Good old Geordie LaForge, of course, from the Star Trek Next Generation. Chief Engineer of the Starship Enterprise, of course. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Am I getting ready for Halloween? Yeah, Yeah, I used to love decorating for Halloween. It's not as easy as it once was, to kind of get around and do a bunch of stuff. So I still like Halloween. But I've just had some really horrible Halloweens. And I've had one Halloween, recently, my cat died. The other ones have to go to... I've seemed to always have to go to the hospital or the doctor on Halloween. That just seems like it's always a thing, at least in recent years. So no, I like Halloween. It's just sometimes Halloween is kind of a bummer. Lately, anyway. There we go. I'm kind of liking that. We're starting to get somewhere. This tree's old. It's fallen over. It's kind of crumbling about. So we can kind of... Yeah, I'm okay with that for now. I would like this to go up to about 3. I would like that. I think that would be cool. How do I feel about Star Wars Battlefront? Oh, you just opened up a can of worms, haven't you? Oh boy, Star Wars Battlefront talk now. So, I've been looking forward to Battlefront for years. Years and years and years and years. As you know, there was actually a Battlefront that was developed that was actually pretty well through its development phase, but it got canceled. And that was it was going to be on the PS3. It was probably around 2009-ish it was going to be released. It was canceled. The studio went under. It was the developer that made Haze. If you're familiar with that PS3 game, it was kind of terrible. And it didn't do well, and the studio got closed, and they were tasked with remaking the Battlefront series. As you know, like I said, it got canceled, and DICE took it up. The great developer of the Battlefield series and all sorts of other great stuff took up the challenge from Disney. Once Disney took over LucasArts, they sold a lot of the rights to EA, and DICE is an EA developer. So they built Battlefront. They've taken kind of the strategy with Battlefront to make it very casual. It's a very casual game now. There's a lot of elements in it to appeal to a casual market, which is kind of unfortunate. I was really hoping for DICE to take on the game and it would become the Battlefield of Star Wars. That's what I wanted. You know, the Battlefront of the past was similar to Battlefield in a lot of ways, but this one feels a little bit more kind of arcadey, if you will, if that's the right word. I don't know. I still I really enjoyed playing it. I really enjoyed seeing all the Star Wars action. That was amazing to see all the authentic set pieces all around you. It was super cool. But after a lot of playing it, I found I got bored really easily, and it was kind of disappointing. So as you can see, I'm going to beef up this bottom section, and then we're going to kind of come back and carve it a little bit later. So as you can see, it'll look a little hokey at this point, but eventually, my friends, we're going to get somewhere eventually with this. So it's going to look a little weird, so I wanted you to know that right now, that this is going to look super awkward and derpy, but believe me, it'll look cool once we get through with it. So if you guys played Battlefront, let me know in the chat what you thought of it. Yeah, so I'm going to probably get it, and I'm going to really hope that it's good. But I also got some questions about it. Can I decorate the birch house for Halloween? We might do that. And I had an idea for something to do for Halloween, but it kind of fell through. So I do need to come up with something. But I don't have an exact idea yet. I'm just gonna basically take this hill out in just a really kind of, haphazard way. We'll come back here and decorate it a little bit better. Hokey dokey trait. Okay. It's now called the Hokey Dokey Bridge. We'll call it that. It's called the Hokey Dokey Bridge, apparently. I love it. All right, there we go. We've made landfall, my friends. We have made landfall. There we go. Sweet. I almost fell through that hole. Wouldn't that have been something? Probably Bob the Creeper Building Inspector waiting for us down there. As you can see, there's some dangers lurking down below. We'll cover that up for now. Beautiful. Okay, so. Let me see what we got here. Okay. Let's try to make this bridge. So what I want is to create a little bit of an arch in it. So we're just going to get some blocks down, and eventually we'll come through here and kind of carve out to the extent that we want. There we go. Let's jump on down. Okay, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of underwater scaffolding, which is totally amazing. And I'm just going to cut out this little section down here, just to start to give us that little bit of an arch. There we go. Sweet. That'll be good for now. Sleepy Fox. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like the builds. So then I think what I'm going to do is put a little scaffolding back here, a little temporary block. And I'm going to run this up to about here, back that piece off just a smidge. And I want to bring this out just a little bit farther if I can. Let's cut it off there, beautiful. And I'm going to bring that up to, I'm going to hold it at that point for now. But as you can see how the log gets a little wider as we walk, so we can walk down here. Now, of course, we're going to add some half slabs so that why don't we reverse this? Why is that not a thing? Why don't we reverse this so we don't have to walk around it each time? Okay, that's a thing. There we go. Gotta use our brains once in a while. Team Jellie, where is Jellie? Jellie is currently asleep on my bed. And we'll have to do a little Team Jelly action in a little bit. Hey, Skills, what's up? How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. So how are we feeling at this point with the Hokey Dokey Bridge? We got to work on that creative stream series. Yes, the creative stream series. I've actually got an idea overnight. I was trying to come up with a couple of ideas before I went to bed, and we are wrapping up with the Stud Tech series. As you know, we're getting incredibly close to being finished with it. So what I'm thinking is doing the Wild West build that's in the canyon on stream, because Kingdom Craft is going to be replacing it on YouTube soon. But I wouldn't mind keeping that series going on Twitch. So let me know what you think let me know what you think about that. It's just an idea. It's just an idea. I'm doing pretty good, Skills. Just super tired. But always hitting the go button on Twitch always kind of wakes you up a bit. There we go. And yeah, there we go. I'm liking this so far. So I'm going to cut out this. There we go. And I'm just going to add a little bit of it. But that is one thing. When you're super sleepy, hitting the go button on Twitch always for some reason wakes you up. It's like coffee. It's just like, boom. Do I eat Subway? I used to. I used to eat Subway all the time when I was a swimmer. Subway was a go-to food when you were at a swim meet. Go-to. You know, it's not the world's most healthy thing, but it was more healthy than going to McDonald's when you were like at an away meet or something. Eating at the Subway was always at least a slightly better alternative. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Looking good. So I think I'm gonna actually push this block out a little bit farther. There we go. Sweet, sweet. There we go. Looking good. Is Twitch only for computer to stream? Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing. Jay Roxy, thank you so much for resubscribing for 6 months in a row. That is amazing. Let's get some resub hype in the chat. And as always, you know the drill. You can spam as many jelly emotes in the chat as you want if you so want to. That is totally cool with me. Hey, I wanted those. Give me those back. There we go. But yeah, I used to eat Subway all the time when I was a swimmer, and it was always super good. But I don't really eat anymore, so that's the thing. Awesome. All right, there we go. And I'm gonna put these. See, I'm gonna put these little. I love it. There's the jelly spam. I love it. See these little like stairs. I think they look pretty good. They kind of give it a little bit of kind of a feeling like that's kind of the wood under there without clashing too much with the brighter design. I did swimming and track. I didn't do a ton of track, but I was doing it right before I got sick, and I was okay at it. I really enjoyed it, actually. I think if I would have pursued track a little bit more, I think I could have been a little bit better at it. My first real meet. So this is the prior. I'd only done like the 400. I did a little sprinting in the beginning and found that really wasn't for me. Then I found that maybe middle distance was my thing, and then I realized actually longer distances I was actually fairly good at. So my last track meet, I was doing okay. I was doing my thing. Very end, I started passing people, and I was like, oh! I was running and running and running, and out of the blue, because of my luck apparently, my shoe just magically, I feel like there may have been a wizard involved somewhere, there may have been a wizard in the crowd, my shoe just exploded. Brand new shoes, by the way. The shoelaces must have come undone in a puff of smoke or something, and the shoe just went flying, and I just went, whoa, like, whoa, and crashed into the ground, slid like a couple feet, and then this kid pretty much jumped over me and beat me, which I feel that, I don't know, I should have just grabbed his leg or something, but yeah, but I got back up. When I was bleeding like from head to toe. I had like burns and like just burns all over me from sliding on the track, but I got back up. And I finished that with no shoe. I was running with one sock. I was running with a sock. Oh man, I love it. That was quite something. That was my last mile. I ran that thing with one shoe. I still actually didn't do that bad with one shoe. One shoe. There we go. Yeah, most people, somebody's like, wow, you actually finished it. Man, I would never have done that. And I was like, if that was swimming and I didn't finish it, my coach would have eaten me. So yeah, I had to finish it. Oh, I'm loving the bridge. Look at this. We got our bridge. I love it. It's too cool. Literally, he would have eaten me, yes. There we go. Put that right there. And sneak. Oh, hello there, Bob the Building Creeper Inspector. I see you down there. That's what I told you. If I fall down there, I'm gonna die. Shoeless Scar. Yeah, Shoeless Scar flying. Look at Bob down there. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. Maybe in the Olympics, maybe that's the key to victory, is to maybe have your shoe explode, and then you just like magically fly over the finish line and beat everybody. Usain Bolt, that's a tip for you. I don't even need any of your endorsement money. It's a free tip. It's a free tip for you. Just for you. Oh, apparently I have no skills of sleeping. Aren't you a mysterious bed today? How come I can't sleep in you? You don't want me to sleep in you, apparently. Do I have to do it with an empty hand? It's nighttime, right? Can we all confirm that it's dark at the moment? Let's all stare up here. Oh, there's monsters nearby. Oh, I didn't even... My microphone is blocking that section of the screen. I didn't realize it said that. So I gotta go kill somebody now. Hello, get out of here. You are all preventing me from sleeping. I see you. Don't even think about hiding from me. I know you are right there. There's just everywhere. I feel like this is a no-win situation. This is a no-win situation down here in the pits of Scarland. Well, I'm getting some XP, and that is... Oh, hello. I do need some XP. Why don't I play with shaders? That's a good question. I don't know why I don't. I guess that's kind of up to you guys. Oh, hello there, Monica the Witch. How are you? Oh gosh. Oh, we've fallen in a secret hole. Oh, she snuck right. Oh, she got me. Oh, she got me. Oh, gosh. Let's hang out here for a second. We don't have any milk. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of up to you guys. If you want to see shaders or not, I would love them. I would love them long time. That would mean we can't update to 1.9. Not that we're running 1.9 at the moment anyway. That's the reason we delayed the shader store for so long, because we were early adopters in Scarland of 1.8, and it took a long time for them to bring the shaders to... Oh, hello, you're blending right into that dirt, aren't you? Fancy old skeleton. Ooh, you got a fancy boat. Get out of here. But yeah, it's kind of up to you guys. Try shaders out. Yeah, it's one thing with the shaders that I'm using is it makes the kind of insides, if you will, so inside of a house, inside of a cave, very, very, very dark. So that's a... Excuse me. Oh, are you kidding me? I went right up on the pole. This is ridiculous. It just makes it really dark and difficult to see on camera. So that is kind of a concern I have with using the shaders, is you guys won't be able to see what we're doing. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet for sure. Kind of just want to get your pulse. Yes, victory! We did it. Can I do shaders for just this stream? Well, here's the deal. With Scarland, I didn't want to mess Scarland up. I'm just throwing that on top of their heads down there. I don't want any of your stuff. I'm going to keep that. I don't want any of this. I used it in multi-MC. So Scarland's in the general vanilla launcher. For the shaders tour, I went into the multi-MC, and that's where I added all the necessary files to make shaders become a thing. So I wouldn't be able to do it easily, but I definitely could. I just switch it over to multi-MC. It wouldn't have any of the progress today because there's a copy of Scarland in multi-MC for that. So all this work today and a bit more of other things we've done recently wouldn't be in there. It would be exactly how it was the day we did the tour, which is now technically out of date. Yeah, I like that. Sweet. Okay, next phase here. I would like to add some of these stairs facing... Okay, scientific time. Scientific time with Scar. So if a tree falls, so if a tree is doing its tree thing, and it becomes sick or hits by lightning or whatever, it falls, and it cracks. So if it cracks, would you face these stair blocks this way, or would you face them that way, is the question. I feel like you would face them this way. This way. I think. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Any outside block gets that. Yeah, I think that's good. And then these ones all get half slabs. That's not gonna work. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then this works great on getting back up. Now let's make sure this looks somewhat natural. I mean, it looks okay. I think we can do some modifications here and there to make it look a little bit better. But I think for the most part, I think that looks pretty good. This song sometimes is incredibly awkward. Good, it's over. There we go. And let's place this one right about there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I think that's okay. Has Scar found any generated structures? Not at all. I haven't actually looked, so I'll be 100% honest there. I have not looked for a little while just because of pure frustration. But someday we will make another adventure, and hopefully we'll find some elusive structures that try to just give us trouble every single day. Every day they just... I don't know. It's not fair that we can't have structures in Scarland. I feel like I need to complain to Mojang. Like, Mojang, we've been wronged here. How are we going to make this right? Okay, so this is going to be cool. So, right here, as you can see, this is where we're going to connect the trail. So the trail comes out right about here. And I think this is a great... Well, we could do it in this spot. No. We're going to do it in this one over here. We'll do this one. Yeah, that'll look cool. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to build up this section right here. There we go. Sweet. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so then it'll cut through here. We'll cut out some of this plant life. There we go. So then we'll just work on our trail through there. And then it hits up this section right here, all the way up. And now let's work on this area over here. So let's get rid of our bed for now. There we go. Awesome. Hoppy the horse. I forgot about Hoppy the horse. That horse was the worst jumper of all horses, and I think that horse has been retired. That horse retired from his service in Scarland. Poor horse. There we go. You know, it might just be me, be honest. It might just be me. I might just be one of the worst jumpers, horse jumpers, if you will. Horse acrobats in Minecraft history, maybe. Could be. Pretty darn poor at jumping with a horse. I will admit that. I don't know why. I have no clue why I'm so bad. You know what? I actually became fairly good at flying the planes in Star Wars. And I know there was a lot of talk in the chat about me being pretty awful at that, but I actually got a little bit better at it. So if we do some more Star Wars streams when it comes out, if I decide I like the game, we might do that. We might have some more flying streams. Put on those aviators. We're gonna head off and get some more supplies at command headquarters. Will we ever be able to download the Scarland map? Yes. So, I've always said when the roller coaster is complete, that's kind of like a major kind of milestone of the world. When that does wrap up, we are going to have a release of the Scarland world. I just wanted to have this roller coaster done for the release. Oh, the Lost in Scarland series. That's definitely going to happen. Didn't know I was going to be, brought into Kingdom Craft. So Kingdom Craft kind of delayed that a little bit, but it's still happening. It's still happening. So we are definitely still going to do that. So hold tight on that because that's a series that's going to come. I'm going to save that, and I'm going to save. Yeah, I'm just going to save that for now, and I want to keep some of these because we're going to need those. Yes. So if a computer's nearby or something along those lines, definitely jump on that. Usually fixes quite a bit. And just refreshing the stream, just hitting refresh on the stream, refreshing the stream always cleans it up quite a bit. At least it did in the past. I don't know if it's so much nowadays. I haven't been able to watch a lot of Twitch streams in a while. Been so busy, but that always kind of cleaned it up if it was lagging a bit. Sleepy Twitch music. What headset do I use? They're N50 Audio Technicas. They're really nice. I really like them. I got them on sale, so that's the thing. I'm a bit of a cheapskate, so I'll let that cat out of the bag. So I saw these things were on sale, and they're a nice headset, so I was like, yep. And I had a gift card, so I'm even bigger cheapskate. There we go. Sweet. Wonderful. Oh, I'm loving it. All right, so let's get the basic path work set up, and then let's start it about right here. So let's get rid of some of this plant life, which I forgot my shears, which makes me kind of sad. I shouldn't have done that. There we go. We got that. Perfect. There we go. Who is my favorite YouTuber? If I were to say that, I would. I don't know. I don't know. I will say that. I'll say. I don't know who my favorite YouTuber is because I like different genres of YouTube, and I was like, I love the Vlog Brothers and their educational type videos. I love Casey Neistat's videos. They're very like artistic with all his time lapses in the vlogging genre. I love CNNers back in the day when he used to do those free-for-alls in Call of Duty. I love those videos so much. I used to play free-for-all after those, and I actually got really good at free-for-all in Call of Duty watching those videos. So I always love those. I don't know. I don't really have like a favorite, like that's my all-time favorite of all-time superstar, but I like different people in different genres. There we go. Sweet. I like that. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to dig out a bit of a pathway along here, as you can see. And then we kind of bring this through there. There we go. But yeah, anybody a long time YouTube watcher, somebody who watched way back in the day when Call of Duty was the only game in town when it came to gaming content on YouTube. Who did you watch back then? Like who is your favorite like old-fashioned Call of Duty commentator from 2000? Man, when was it? 2008, I guess, when that stuff started to take off. There we go. Sweet. I think that's a good layout, basic layout. I almost went right over the hole from that branch. That's the never budging branch. You'd think, leaves, they'd part their way for you, being leaf and everything. I'm also gonna capture all of this dirt. Get inside my belly. I love you all, dirt. You're my favorite block. Back in 2008, you didn't know YouTube was a thing. There we go. Wonderful. Awesome. I really wanted to do YouTube back then, but I just didn't have the the setup at all. So it took me a long time to get it. And it was not until 2011. Yeah, 2011. That I was able to get it all set up. But yeah, I really wanted to start YouTube back then. There we go. But it's amazing how far YouTube has come. It's amazing. Back in those days, like I said, Call of Duty Call of Duty was like the only game in town when it came to YouTube gaming. And then eventually, you know, people started, you know, incorporating some other games into their channels. People started to become a little bit more receptive to it, and eventually, of course, then Minecraft took off and all that good stuff. But for the longest time, the only thing on there was Call of Duty. There was a few people out there doing some stuff, but the vast majority of it was all Call of Duty. It's amazing how far that's fallen. And look at that, we've got ourselves a basic path all set up and ready to go. So let's add some light over here so we don't have any visitors. So we're just gonna add a couple lights, beautiful. Oh, good old Woody, yes, of course. Now, yeah, he doesn't upload too much. I still like his videos, even though they're not gaming related. They're still enjoyable. He's got his super palatial mansion now. I love that place. You gotta do a tour of that. Oh, a little bit of steak. Wonderful. All right. Let's work on getting this up here a little bit farther. Oh, hello there, witch. How are you over there? I see you. So we're just getting the basic path work built up here. I like keeping this area kind of more rugged, more rustic than the main pathways coming into the roller coaster, to the bridge, out of the bridge, different things like that. Will be more stone, more permanent structures. But I think this will look pretty good for now. This section right here could use a bit of snazzing up. Along here looks a little bit bland. Oh, they're conspiring, aren't they? The two worst mobs. Yeah. Look at them down there. I did see that article, and you know what? A lot of people are always like whining and crying about that, like this, that, and the other thing. You know what I do? I clap. Good job. You guys did awesome. It's inspiring to see people making a career out of what they love doing. So yeah, I saw that article, and I clap. Good job. Bow down to you. Some people are incredibly negative about things, and I just don't understand that. There we go. Sweet. And then we bring this down all along here. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think it looks good. How do I get the green sword? It might look green on your monitor, maybe, but it's just a standard turquoise diamond sword, enchanted, of course. So it's just your standard one. So I think I'm probably only going to go up to about here for now. I'm going to probably hold it at about this part right here because this all is going to change quite a bit once we work on the main pathway to and inside the roller coaster. But I'm kind of feeling a little bit like it's time for some roller coaster hype. Are we ready to ride the roller coaster? Do we want to ride the roller coaster? I mean, if you guys don't want to ride the roller coaster, we don't have to. But if you guys want to, you know how to let me know. Some roller coaster hype hashtag. Okay. Before we do that, I just want to put a little bit of grass here just to give this area a little distinction. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful. Yeah, that looks good. Just getting a little, just giving the path that little extra, little distinguished. There we go. There's the roller coaster hype. It's time to go. It's time to roll. Did you miss anything? We are about to go on the roller coaster, and there's a part on the roller coaster that oh, hello, Eric. We got work out there, and you're just hanging out here, having fun on the roller coaster. Eric. But anyway, there's a part of the roller coaster that I want you guys to close your eyes on. All right? Do we have a deal? So when I say close your eyes, everybody's going to close their eyes, okay? Are we good? Everybody in agreement? Awesome. Let's do it. And away we go. Going full screen. Turning up the music, going full screen. Oh, awesome F1. I'll check that out in just 1 second. Yes, there is a spoiler alert. There is spoilers. So make sure you guys close your eyes when I tell you to. Oh, I like the pathway. You can see a difference now. Yeah, I'm glad we made those changes to that pathway. I'm glad. Ah, the cave under the roller coaster station, is that what you were talking about? That's going to become a Dwarven city. So there's going to be a bit of a Dwarven city. Smile for the camera. So yeah, we will work on that. So that area won't look, you know, cruddy like it does now. Oh, I'm sorry. You meant the green sword next to the Twitch chat. I apologize. That is the mod sword. So that just means that those people are there to, you know, they have some extra abilities to keep the chat focused, answer questions. Close your eyes, everybody. Closing your eyes. Closing your eyes. Secrets. Secrets. Nobody look. Secrets. Okay, you're good. You can open your eyes. That's just to distinguish that they're mods. They keep the chat under control, all that good stuff. So did everybody close their eyes? You're not closing your eyes. I should have just turned around my little character. Oh, look at the trail. It does look better with the you know, just the dirt in the center. It makes it more of a distinguished path. I like that. Good. At least some people close their eyes. Awesome. It's got to be a surprise because I feel like that's that what we did in that section for our next episode. Is that snow in the desert? Oh, that can't be. That's not going to be a thing. I'm going to have to draw the line right there. No snow in the desert. No snow in the desert. I'm calling it right here. No snow in the desert. We got to fix that. That's just not right. This just can't be. Oh, I added some extra trees, like this one. There's a couple other ones that are not the pine trees, so it just adds a little distinction, something different. Yes, this is the Dwarven City area. We'll be working on that very soon on the YouTubes. Wah! And then this area, I think we're going to do a crystal cave right here, and we'll probably do that on Twitch. No snow in the desert is true. We can't have snow. Like, Scarland, as you know, has been around a long time. Biomes have changed here and there, so it makes areas have snow and some areas don't now. It's like up there is now like a swamp. So this is now a swampland, except that one time it was a snow biome, and another time it was like a tundra. So there's areas that are weird, and I kind of roll with it. But I'm going to draw the line at the desert. Desert, we've drawn the line. I love that one right there. That's always like kind of like whoa. By the way, we can go all the way through now, which is kind of nice. Ooh, Mount Scar is looking very beautiful today. Do I watch Sherlock? I do, and I very much enjoy it. I heard there's a new season out, and it's supposed to be spectacular. I have to wait for Netflix and all that good stuff, but when it does come on Netflix, I cannot wait. We do need snow on Mount Scar. That's definitely a thing. It takes us a long time. I didn't realize this roller coaster is long. Wow. Hey, Green Sheep's back in the Modern House world. If anybody remembers good old Green Sheep. Random old Green Sheep. Oh my gosh, it works. It's beautiful. And there we go. Roller coaster hype. Ha, I love it. We can actually ride and come back to the station. Do I watch Ellen DeGeneres? No, I don't really watch the show. I don't watch any TV, really. I watch some stuff on Netflix, but Ellen's a good person. I just don't watch TV, so I don't watch her show. I stopped watching TV a while ago. I don't know. I like Netflix. I don't have time really anymore to watch TV. pretty much, you know, YouTube's fun and it's an amazing thing to be able to do, like Twitch and stuff, but it takes all your time. Like you are doing it from sun up to sundown, like constantly working. So yeah, there's not a ton of time for TV time. You would like a roller coaster like that in real life? Me too, my friend, me too. My dream is to have a backyard railroad like Walt Disney had. I want a backyard roller coaster. It would be amazing. A lot of his animators that worked for Walt, they also got into that, and they all had backyard railroads. If you know who John Lasseter is, he's the like the chief creative advisor to Imagineering, and also the kind of the head of the studios for Walt Disney Animation, and of course Pixar. And he's got I think it's Ollie Johnson's original, like his train that he had in his backyard now at his winery up in Sonoma, John Lasseter. I think, which would be amazing to see that. Oh man, I would love to see that so much. Okay, let's see. We got coasted. I think we've actually got a decent amount of supplies. We've come back here to get something. Oh, half slabs. That's what we needed. I knew there was something we were here for. I knew something. We needed 2 half slabs and... Anybody want to help me think of what we came here for other than those half slabs? It's a creeper gate. I should put a sign right here. This is a creeper gate. It protects us from creepers. Do I watch The Walking Dead? I do, and I finished the season on Netflix. And then I watched the current season's episode on like a stupid Comcast app on my iPad, and it had like 10,000 commercials. So I'm just gonna wait for the season to come on Netflix next year. But it was cool. I mean, that big horde of zombies. Oh, spooky. Yes, yeah, I did watch the latest episode of that on that cruddy Comcast app. My gosh. So many advertisements, and it was all the same thing. Hey, this is Hershey shoes. Come here for the old-fashioned shoe treatment. It's like, no, I don't want any shoes, and I don't want any. Go away, leave me alone. Literally, that ad played, I counted 15 times. Please, please, I don't want your shoes. Don't. I'm in a wheelchair. I don't need shoes. I don't need them. Go away. Leave me alone. That's pretty much how that ended. Very frustrated seeing that Hershey shoe commercial. Go away, leave me alone. You can give me a Hershey candy bar, but I don't want your shoes. Don't want your shoes at all. I'm sure you're great people. Just leave me alone. There we go. Put that along there. I got a little paranoid after watching that commercial 15 times in a row. There we go. Sweet. So then this is kind of the basic design I want to do for the trail. Oh, I know what we needed. We needed hardened clay. We needed green and light. We'll just get it later. So what I like to do, as you can see, we like to incorporate a little bit of these kind of half slabs into the design. I think it kind of adds a little bit to the design. I at least think it's kind of like mud, where the dirt's kind of been pulled up and stuff like that. It's just a theory. I don't know if it really does or not, but it's just a theory. Who's my favorite character in The Walking Dead? Ooh, my. I remember her name. It's Michonne with the sword from the Minecraft story mode when I was like, who is the one with the sword? Ah, it's Michonne. That's right. I like her character. She's super cool. You know, Rick's a good guy. Rick, he tries. He tries. He's always trying to keep things together, so he's a good character. Daryl, kind of a tough exterior, but a real soft heart. I like them all. I never really have a favorite of anything in particular, but they're all good. I can tell you who I didn't like, and most of those characters are dead now, so that's a good thing. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of Bob Creeper inspectors. I like it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm liking that. See how we put the half slabs on the sides here? I just kind of think it looks like kind of some tossed up mud on the sides and stuff like that. Ah, no spoilers. No, see, I said that some of the characters that I didn't like are dead, but I didn't tell you who they were. So, that's a thing. I'm going to get those hardened clay pieces. I love the pathway now. It's so convenient, so I don't have to swim anymore, get my feet wet, have to change my shoes. 200 people hype? Awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming out today. I really appreciate that. I think the bridge came out nice. Now we just kind of have to decorate it and get it all together and stuff like that. But yeah, if this is your first time, this is your first stream, you have no clue who old Scar is, well, welcome. I just want to thank you for coming out. And of course, to all my super awesome regular viewers, I love you. And thank you so much for coming out as always. So yeah. And yeah, so if you are new, you can definitely follow the stream to be notified when I go live again. And I'm going to probably have to actually go and get some stuff. Yep, that's going to be a thing. All right, my friends, we're going on another adventure. But yeah, so definitely follow the stream and you'll be notified when I go live again. And of course, if you enjoy what you're seeing, roller coasters and landscaping and buildings and all sorts of good stuff, you can always head over to my YouTube channel where we build on the regular over there, where you can see how this was all built there. Pretty much every piece of this roller coaster has been filmed in some way or another on YouTube or Twitch. This car needs shoes. I don't need shoes because I'm in a wheelchair technically, but I feel like it's a polite thing to do to not go somewhere without shoes on. So I have some snazzy orange shoes. You may have saw them in the Scar Adventure to TwitchCon, where I'm like, my badge matched my my shoes. What's my favorite movie? I would say at the moment it's Jurassic Park, the original, the only. But I also really like Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. Now that's the real question: is Raiders of the Lost Ark or The Last Crusade better? Which one? It's so hard. It's so hard. Those are so good. Those are such good movies. I just can't decide. You may have seen a pattern. Scar, you appear to have terrible decision making, and that's true. I talk about that in a future Scarland episode. I figured the sleepy Twitch music was coming on. There was just a sense in the air of sleepiness. I have no clue why, but my favorite color is orange. I cannot tell you why, but I do love orange. I love all kind of burnt orange tones, and also kind of in the yellows to reds areas. That's where a lot of my room designs and stuff like that are in that kind of color palette. I also, for some reason, have really liked kind of an electric blue. Both my wheelchairs are electric blue, and it's beautiful, and it's amazing, and I love it. So yeah, actually I have an orange wheelchair too, but I really like the blue. I think it's subtle and also doesn't clash with your outfits. You know, you gotta be color coordinated, and when you, even your wheelchair, you gotta be color coordinated to everything. So you look your Scar best, as always. Check the poll. All right, I will check the poll. Should I vote in the poll? Which one should I check? Should I select yes or no? I won't tell you. It's secret ballot. Ooh, hello. Interesting. All right, I'll keep an eye on that. Okay, we're here for wool. I'm here for all of your wools. Thank you. Oh, you're putting me to sleep. Why do you do these mean things to me, Twitch music? Thank you. It's kind of stylist. Actually, I have zero style. Like, I don't know what is cool at all. So you know what I need? You know what I mean?
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Ringobo34, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the Scar subscribers, and yeah, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. And of course, enjoy your chat badge and your Jellie emoticons that you can spam as much as you want inside my chat, and of course, anybody else's chat. If you want to do that. But can we get a little sub hype? And yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Very much appreciate that. Sub hype in the chat. That is a triple. Are we rolling triple? I'll check the dashboard in a minute, but I feel like we might be rolling triple subscribers today, which is absolutely amazing. And thank you so much for all your support, guys. It absolutely means a ton. And that support makes the streams better. The financial help here helps buy lighting so that there's actually lights here so they don't look terrible, which is coming. Believe me. It's eventually here. It eventually comes so I don't look so yellow and weird looking. I don't know if it'll help the weird looking person, but it will definitely help the yellow weird light. So that's a thing. Okay, let's get back to work. Hey, you are not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be in the ground. There we go. Can I draw good? Oh, I wish I could. I love drawing. I love painting. But I'm also, I don't know. I think I can do it a little bit, but I'm also incredibly self-conscious about it, so I never really show it very often. People are always asking for some, videos or something of me painting and stuff like that, but I'm so self-conscious. Eventually I'll break through it and I won't be as self-conscious and I'll do it. But eventually, we'll get to it. Don't worry. A green screen too, that would be amazing too. I mean, all those little things are things I want to do. I've been considering maybe not doing the green screen because of the, you guys can see it, there's not a lot of room behind me. And that's like a way of kind of going in and out of the room that I'm in. And by making a green screen there, it would make it kind of difficult. It's not out of the question by any means. It's just kind of space constraints. So what I've been considering is applying, what I've been thinking about is doing some shelves. And I've got a crazy assortment of weird things I could put back there for, just kind of cool little visual interest. Because I want it to be more than just a blank wall with Disney attraction posters on it. That's a question. So you guys, I know some of you are longtime subscribers, and I'm sure you've seen some of my Scarlog videos where it's just kind of me, the camera, doing the thing. So I have two Disneyland attraction posters behind my head. They're both extinct attractions. They're both gone. If you could guess which attraction posters those are. Now, there's never been a really clear picture of what they are.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Goldfisher5, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. That is awesome. I very, very much appreciate that. And hopefully now you enjoy your chat badge, your Jellie emoticons. And yeah, that is one subscriber hype in the chat. But thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. I've also started the process. Now it's not out yet, and it's going to take a while because you know me. What are my superpowers? I mispronounce people's names, and it takes me a very, very long time to get to anything. But I do have the plans to have a subscriber server. It's a thing. It's going to take a while to get set up, but it's definitely in the planning phase. So stay tuned for that. There we go. All right. What do you think? The path's starting to come out. Like, it's got a little bit of cool little visual interest along here, and I think that looks pretty cool. What's my favorite food? My favorite foods is the pizza and the nachos. If you can combine those two things together, I will pay $1 million. I don't have $1 million, but if I did, I'd pay it. I love nachos and pizza. Depends on the time of day. You are gray. You are not green. I wanted green. You're not. That makes me sad. Anyway, yes, I love the nachos. I love the pizza. All good things. It would be. Let's see, get that across there. There we go. Yeah, I'm liking that. So what I'm doing here is just adding a little height to the pathway, as you can see. Just like little extra little details like that. Look at that. There's a little bit of mud, a little bit of action along there. Isn't that cool? I think it's pretty cool. Oh, you're looking up the old Disneyland attractions to try to guess the attraction posters behind me? Yeah, look at some of those old Scarlog videos. Not even the old ones, even more probably just recent ones. Somebody's got to guess it. Hey, Eric, what are you doing over there? Eric, He's not getting any work done today. Eric's a good worker. I love Eric. But Eric's been a little flaky today. And you saw him over there. Actually, let's go down to the sheep farm and get the wool just straight from the sheep farm. Sibo, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. There we go. Now we've got ourselves some beautiful green wool. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to take a quick break just for a minute here. I'm going to get Jelly, so you guys will be able to see Jelly, because we got to have a Jelly break, right? Of course. So yeah, I'm going to take a quick break, just 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. And we're going to work on some super cool custom trees and finish up that pathwork and a couple other things. So I'll be right back, and this is the time to go get some snacks, go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. We were talking about jelly jokes. There were jelly jokes being said, and I totally goofed it up. Jelly, I'm so sorry. Team Jelly just got messed up because of the mic. It's my fault. I'm really sorry. Will you forgive me? You do? You will? Okay, good. All right, say goodbye, Jelly. Say goodbye to everybody. Goodbye, guys. I gotta go back to bed. And there she goes. Darn it. My microphone here was muted, and I thought, oh, I'll just unmute that. I didn't realize it was muted in the OBS. So that's the thing. But we're back now. Did you guys get some snacks? Did you get some snacks? What'd you get? Let me know. Hopefully it wasn't lamb chops. You're gonna make all my sheep sad. I'm stuck. There's so many sheeps that I can't even get by. She's on her way back to bed. Oh, poor Jelly. Yes, sirree, that was a Scar mistake, a full-on Scar mistake. Yeah, never mute two devices. I found that. Like, you can mute at microphone or you can mute at an OBS. Because, you don't want to hear, like, just rummaging around knocking things over. That's not good audio right there. So I always mute it when I go and wheel away and get Jelly. When I come back, half the time it's always muted. So only mute in one place. That's the key. You got popcorn, and you got waffles. Maybe we can combine these two things and we can become millionaires. Popcorn, waffles. We did it. We've succeeded. We've created popcorn waffles. It's a new thing. Scar original. Bacon and egg. Oh. It was better than webcam not on. This is true. All right, we have our green carpet now. We can finally apply it to this area, which was gonna look amazing. Actually, I'm gonna do one right here. Yeah, oh, no, you're not green. You are not green. You are green, awesome. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. I love it. Chicken waffles. I've always wanted that. Like, people used to talk about those all the time when I lived in California. I'm like, I don't know what this waffles and the chicken are. Are they good? And they're like, oh my gosh. And I was like, well, nobody ever gave me any chicken waffles. I don't even know where you get them. So what I'm doing here is just adding a little vines on the side of the roller coaster here. Just give it a little extra texture, a little something nice to look at. I think that looks good. Yeah, I like that. And it's always good to kind of dig under where you're working and just add a few vines, you know, just to the ground level like that. I think that always looks nice. Oh, it's a southern thing. Ah, okay. It must have been just getting to California when I lived there recently, and there wasn't a lot of places. Maybe there wasn't a lot of places yet. Let me grab out a couple bits of coal, dude, and start working on this area. Have I ever built in the nether? Just scaffolding, pretty much, is all I got in the nether. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. And then we'll just build up a bit. Oh, hello, no flowers. I don't know, I just don't want flowers in this particular design. I like it kind of without the flowers. I think it looks better. So you're having this row of grass and then the carpet blocks, the stairs, different things like that. It just kind of creates like a nice little trail path. What is... Let's see here. Let's see here. There we go. Sweet. I don't mind the red flowers too much, like yellow and blues, you know, things like that is what I want to try to avoid. Like a few red flowers just here and there, maybe a couple little like palish colored flowers, like there's like a pink one and a kind of whitish yellow. Like, I don't mind those 100%, but like, you know, like the blues, yellows, things like that I'm kind of shying away from. Do I like vanilla Minecraft or modded Minecraft? I would have said a few years ago that vanilla all the way, but I've come to really love modded Minecraft. I still prefer vanilla, but I absolutely love micro blocks, carpenter's blocks, things like that. I just have had so much fun working with. So I still would say vanilla, but I also really enjoy modded stuff these days. There we go. So what do you guys think? Let's do a quick tour. Let's do a quick little tour, kind of get a feel for everything. So the pathway, I'm just going to do it to here for now, like we talked about. We're going to do some different stuff up there eventually. But the pathway kind of leads here, and this pathway is what leads us to our survival base. So it kind of comes around here. This area needs work. I can instantly see that. This is too much of the same pattern. So what we can do here is just kind of incorporate a couple extra leaves here and there to try to break that up a little bit. This area still needs a little something, so what we could do to really kind of fix this up is to actually apply some plain dirt. So just take some standard dirt and coarse dirt, avoiding getting too close to any of the grass blocks so it doesn't spread. But as you can see, it kind of breaks up the pattern just enough. Do I play the BioShock? Oh, I love BioShock. One of my all-time favorite game series. Love BioShock. Infinite was amazing. Oh my gosh, that town, that city, oh, it was so beautiful. And then of course, Rapture and all that good stuff. Yeah, I love BioShock. Absolutely love it. I kind of feel like this block right there is going to turn green because I think Wells actually told me that this block can turn this one green. If it's like little, like, see how it's right there? It will turn green, but we'll see. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be kind to us and it won't. I actually did not play the second BioShock. I played the first one, and I played the third one, but I never played the second one. Someday I want to, because I love the other two. I played them a bunch of times, but I never played the other one. I know, crazy, right? That is a hot dog and a burrito in the chat. Are you trying to make me hungry? That's rude. Have I ever played Naughty Dog games? You know what? I've played all of the Uncharted betas, but I've never played the game. It was always something that I was gonna get to, but I never did. So now with the Nathan Drake collection, I'm so gonna get that and finally play all of the Uncharteds. And just finally play it. Like, when I started like playing on the PlayStation, like playing Call of Duty and stuff, I didn't have like a ton of money, so I had to like decide, okay, what am I gonna play? Am I going to play something that has a single player that lasts 10, 12 hours, or find something that I can get like a good amount of enjoyment out? My goal with games, like when I could afford one game, 1 to 2 games a year, what I would do is I would get something like a Battlefield, a Call of Duty, because I could play that game with my friends for an entire year and have fun with it. So I'd get a ton out of it. That was kind of my philosophy when picking and purchasing games. And
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Godster, thank you so much for subscribing, a resubscription for 2 months. So let's get some sub hype in the chat. And of course, like always, enjoy your sub badge, your Jellie emoticons, and you can spam as many Jellie emoticons as you would like. So, am I going to play Black Ops 3? Oh, yes, I am. I'm also going to stream it. I really hope I can get a stream copy of that game before it comes out. I've put in the motions. I've tried to reach out and see if I can get that, because with the last Call of Duty that came out, a bunch of streamers were able to play it a little bit early. So I'm hoping I can get a copy a day ahead to do that. Will it happen? Probably not, but I'm at least going to try. So like we talked about, I kind of like the little flowers. Maybe just one here and one over there. Because this is kind of a rugged terrain a bit, things kind of don't grow as much like that. But I'm kind of liking this. I'm kind of feeling it. Kind of feeling it. We need a hoe. We need a hoe so we can get some more of this tilled ground. There, I'm liking that. I think that's good for now. I think that'll serve its purpose. One thing before we move on to our next project, I think what we could do is maybe add just a smidge bit more rock in the design. I feel like that's the one area this design could benefit from, is just a smidge bit more rock. So we can just take a couple half slabs, a couple stairs, and just kind of nestle them in these areas. And I think that might be the trick. Am I adding branches or leaves to the tree? So something similar to what we did maybe in the Haunted Mansion build, where we added some what was it, fence posts to make branches. We can do that. Yeah, there we go. I think that's what we needed. We just needed a little bit more stone. And I think, and I hope that is good. There we go. Sweet. Wonderful. And above the bridge we go. So what are you guys playing right now? So excluding Minecraft, so we're taking Minecraft off the table. What are you playing other than Minecraft? Like what is something that maybe you're looking forward to or are playing right now? Let me know, because I'm looking for what I want to do next. We're working on the Minecraft story mode on YouTube right now, and that'll last maybe like a couple more episodes. And then I'm trying to think about what's next. What's our next Let's Play? The great thing about Let's Play is that it allows me to add games in the days that I don't have videos. We've talked about it before. Scarland videos are nearly impossible to do more than one a week. Sometimes I can squeeze out 2 once in a while, but most of the time it's just a lot to do for, you know, multiple videos a week. So sticking in Let's Plays kind of fills that gap a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out what's next for my channel. What's the next kind of Let's Play that I want to do. So I was kind of seeing what are you guys playing right now? What are you looking forward to? Oh, playing The Last of Us. Oh, The Last of Us. I had The Last of Us. I got it for Christmas. I've played the first 10 minutes of it, and then I got busy and I never finished it. I gotta finish these things. I gotta finish these things. Elder Scrolls Online, CS:GO. Oh, wonderful! Lots of cool. Oh, how do you pronounce it? Anno 255. Portal 2, wonderful. Until Dawn, Battlefront. You're waiting for Battlefront. I am too. I am too. Hopefully it's good. We talked about that in the stream today. We're kind of iffy a little bit. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, that is the winner of all-time awesomeness. I love it, Oliver. You're mostly playing Toontown and Pokemon. What is the Toontown game? Is that like a Disney online type of game? CS:GO. I like CS:GO. We should do a CS:GO stream and watch me fail. It would be amazing. Hyped for Black Ops 3. Nice. How about Rocket League? I'm so bad at it. It's sad. It's really just sad because I'm not much of a soccer person, so I don't know some of like the little tricks and things, but I actually really like Rocket League. It's fun, but I'm far from anything good at it. Ark has baby dinos now? Nice. Yeah, I wish I could have done more with Ark. I wish it would have been cool to be able to do Ark like on a server with people. I think that would have kept my interest longer, like hanging out with other people and stuff. Yeah, I probably won't start up like a single player series of it, but I liked it. It was a fun game. Yeah, I just want to add a little stone back here, as you can see, just a little stone. One thing I was thinking about, and let me know what your thoughts are, is maybe today or tomorrow, we do a little bit of Rebel Galaxy, possibly. It's a really, really fun game that just came out. So maybe do a little Rebel Galaxy as maybe just a fun stream a little later in the day, maybe. So let me know what you guys think of that. If you guys want to see maybe a little Rebel Galaxy. It's a really fun game. You kind of shoot about in the galaxy, you know, flying spaceships and stuff. Pretty fun. I love myself a good space game. Space is all the rage. I wish it would translate into people accepting more from NASA. That would be amazing. If all this like space hype lately turned into something worthwhile. Okay, I'm happy with the pathway. I think it's looking good. I think it's looking fancy. One thing I did notice right off the bat here is this tree looks a little hokey right here. So I'm just gonna add an extra couple branches to this guy. There we go. There we go, nice. Oh yeah, Wells is doing a Let's Play on YouTube. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a Let's Play, but a lot of other people were doing it, so I thought, man, why don't I try maybe doing some streaming of it? It might be fun. So like we talked about, we need to go get ourselves a hoe. So I'm gonna go grab one. I think I have it in a box over here, so maybe we don't have to walk all the way back to the tree. Look at this conveniently placed block. The most convenient dirt block of all time. There's no hoe in here, my friends. There's no hoe. Euro Truck Simulator? Oh, wow. That would be dangerous. That'd be very dangerous for Scar. Very dangerous. Would I love to build a hot air balloon in Scarland? I've always wanted to build like an airship, hot air balloon, something along those lines. It's definitely a project that I want to do. So we'll get to it eventually. Yeah, so it's always something I've wanted to do, but never really got around to it. Are we off to? Yes, oh, that's right. Every time I get to this close to the 10, I'm like, why did we come back here? Was I supposed to get cat food? Was I supposed to brush my teeth? What was I supposed to do here? Oh, that's right. We're supposed to get a hoe. So if you're watching the Minecraft story mode on my channel, you've noticed that in our last episode, about a little over halfway through, we encountered something mysterious in the Minecraft world, and that is stairs steps. So stairs of carpet blocks. So I'll let that process for a minute. So let that all kind of sink in. Yes, I want those so bad in Minecraft, and if they have them in the Minecraft story mode, how come we can't have them in the real mining and the crafting? How come that's not a thing? How come that's not a thing? Why do they do that to us? They give us wings. They give us wings. We could just have Red Bull and have wings, but no. They just refuse to give us what we want, and that is half slabs of carpet, stairs of carpet, and andesite would be amazing. Oh, Mojang, just give us what we want. Oh, that looks a little hokey dokey. Not as hokey dokey as my bridge, but close. There we go. That looks more like it. Can I do a Destiny stream? I've never played Destiny. Never played it. Nice. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Beautiful. Ooh, hello. Oh, nice. Sometimes I like to put just a little grass in the trail, just a little something that's sparked up. So I think that looks pretty cool. Spurked means sparked up. All right, there we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we're gonna work on this trail here. So like we did before, we're just gonna kind of cut this out. And as you know, we don't have a bottom to our floor, so we're gonna have to be very careful not to fall. Ooh, F1's got a new pole, hey? I'm gonna have to check it out. I voted in the poll. Cool Kids on Twitter just asked if I could do a tutorial on the small little house that I designed a few months ago. So maybe. I'm looking at that tweet right now. Popcorn waffles on Twitch. That's totally a thing. We need popcorn waffles. So if you're not following me on Twitter, you should do so, because I'm watching the timeline right now. We've got Ender Miner talking about popcorn waffles, which I think is the new thing around here. And then, of course, we have Cool Kids talking about the house that we need to build that I showed a few months prior. But yeah, that's the best way of getting a hold of me, if you want to know. It's Twitter. I look at Twitter a lot. Okay, let's get back to work. Let's get back to work. Let's see here. This part right here could use a bit more of the sprucing ups. I'm gonna do something like that. I think that looks good. There we go. That's what I'm gonna do. And I want to cut out blocks like that and apply something else in that zone right there. Do something like that. Awesome. Can I ride the Scarland transportation system today after the project? Yes, Spencersville, we definitely will. Because I know I forgot last week. I apologize. After I finished the stream, I remembered, dang it, I forgot. You'd asked me to ride the Scarland transportation system. But yeah, we will definitely do that at the end. Oh, that's a great question. So another question on Twitter asks, why don't I use a bow? I think I'll probably use a bow more often once 1.9 is officially out and we're ready to rock. The reason I don't use a bow is it's just an extra inventory slot. What I have to do is have a spot for a bow and a spot for arrows. And our inventories are always so full in Scarland when we're doing a project on YouTube, something along those lines, that I don't want to give up that extra slot for arrows. So now with the kind of changes in the way arrows and all this stuff work, Totally open to using a bow more often. We have a beautiful bow. Once we go back to the tent, I'll show it to you. It's called Soren, and it's amazing, and it's a super powerful bow, and I love it, but I don't use it. So maybe I'll use it now. When are we starting Scar Adventures? We got kind of a start on them a little bit with our TwitchCon vlogs, but Scar Adventures are coming up soon. I got to start my first one. I plan on doing my first day in the life video. It's part of the Scar appreciation series. Do I have a bed still here, or did I get rid of it? Oh, there it is. So my day in the life video should be filmed on Wednesday of this week. I'm hoping. Oh, what kingdom will I start on in... So what kingdom will I start on in Kingdom Craft? I don't know yet. I need to talk to Iskall and Wells and all the good folks over at the wonderful Kingdom Craft and kind of figure out where they want me to kind of work on. I don't want to, like, you know, mess with anybody's current builds and stuff like that. So, you know, I kind of got to figure out where to go. So yeah, I don't know exactly what kingdom to work on. That's a good question. If you guys are familiar with the Kingdom Craft lore, the kind of the world, where would you guys like me to kind of start to maybe put a little Scar touch on the world? If you know the world already, or you just want a particular build you're thinking of me would be cool to kind of dive into, let me know. Hey, there we go. That looks nice. This part's just a little bit bland, how it's just all dirt, so we can kind of fix that up a little bit. That's a little too green. I'm gonna back that off. There we go. Oh, good. What do you got? What do you think? What do you think? Turkey. Yeah, those are some good suggestions. Oh, that's a great question, Luke. So Luke asked on Twitter, what was the first camera that I used when getting into photography? It was, I believe, an N80. I believe it was a Nikon N80. It was a film camera. It took me about, it probably took me about a year to save up for it. So I was working at the time doing swim lessons, and a lot of swim lessons went into like purchasing that camera. The very first camera I used, I forgot the actual initials for it, if you will. But the first camera that I ever purchased for myself for photography was an N80, I believe. If I can find it, I will post a picture of it on Twitter and Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff later today. But yeah, that was my first camera. What is my opinion on griefing? Griefing somebody's structure just to make fun of them, or just ruin it to get a laugh out of them. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. If you do something kind of as a joke, kind of move a block here, and if you're friends with that person already, so there's already like, you Scar, you crazy guy, and it's like no harm, no foul, that's fine. Like, that's totally cool. But if somebody wants to come in and destroy your own stuff just because they're mean and nasty, well, I'm not into that type of stuff. But I think there's a kind of a distinction between kind of having fun, pranking a friend, and then somebody just doing it with a kind of a evil intent, if you will. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. This part looks a little weird, so we're just going to build up that side right there. There we go. Sweet. But yeah, thanks for all the Twitter Q&A questions. If you guys have any more, you can definitely send them to me. Keep the party rolling. Sweet. Okay. Next phase here. Let's add a little more. Let's add something right here. Let's add some standard dirt. Oh, I would love to do a Noob to Pro series again. I would love that. You know what? Every time I put those dirt blocks down, I do believe there's actually green grass right there. So I suppose this block is just going to turn into green grass. So what I'm going to do about that is I'm going to swap in a little coolers, dude. There we go. I win. I beat the grass. Yeah, Scar Goes Hardcore is a future series. Like I talked about before, once I get kind of settled into Kingdom Craft, I'll be able to have more time to work on those series. I just want to kind of get everything settled with that series, kind of get a flow to it and everything. It's kind of a hard series to kind of jump into. Like I've gone on the server a couple times, like where do I start? Like I just don't want to like disturb the world, if you will. Like I want to, you know, be positive in the world. You know, I don't want to like disturb somebody's work or something like that. So hopefully I can figure out where to start soon. There we go. Awesome. All right. So next what we need to do here is make a couple little vines coming down the hill. There we go. What am I building, Cam? I am building a little trail along here, and just a few minutes ago we finished up on our Hokey Dokey bridge. So this bridge right here is kind of designed to look like a tree had fallen over the river, and that we can walk across it to kind of work our way up and around our roller coaster. So of course this is our roller coaster we've been working on for just about a year now, and we're working on a trail that leads around and through the supports and up the little thing and then down. You forgot what Jelly looks like? Well, we just had Jelly on screen just a minute ago. But if you went to my Instagram or my Twitter or Facebook page, you'd see thousands of pictures of Jelly. That's the whole purpose of Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff is, of course, to see those things. Oh, Fantasful! I'm gonna jump on the roller coaster. I'm gonna jump on the Scarland transportation just for you. I know you're leaving, but maybe we'll make it. Maybe we'll make it real quick. We're doing it. We're doing it live. I'm gonna jump on it real quick. Do I play Walking Dead Survival, was that Instinct? No, I don't know what that is. How long is this live stream? This live stream has been going for about 2 hours. We usually go for about 2 hours, but we still have some more work to do actually today, so we'll be going a little bit longer. Oh, I'm running so hard right now. I'm running. Hopefully he's still here. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. You probably left. Ooh, extra stream. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we're just taking a quick break from the project today. We'll just ride the roller coaster here, or the Scarland transportation system, which is kind of out of date, but it's still fun. No mine cars. No mine cars. No. No mine. Oh, there's a mine car. Okay, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. Oh no. I was just. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad there was a mine car here. And there was like 3 pieces of iron, because that would have been useful. I'm just gonna go straight up. Oh, there we go. Nice. We succeeded. And away we go. Oh, wow. Look at the roller coaster way out there. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah. This is kind of the vision that I had when we traveled out here in 2012 to build the birch house and the bridge and the roller coaster and all that good stuff. It's cool to see the vision kind of come together. When did I stop the Crafting Dead series? It was a little while ago. I cannot remember the exact date, but of course we died in it. It was a hardcore series, so we played till we died. I would love to revive that series in a way that to make it better. The one thing that just felt missing the entire time playing it was the ability to do a bit of base building. A little bit of building would have been amazing. We did do some bit. We built a tower, a sniper tower, and stuff like that. But I would love to get into that with carpenter's blocks, what other kind of just a bunch of different types of mods like that to make, you know, better weapons, better like farms, stuff like that to have a more enjoyable series. More to it, I think, would be amazing. So we might see a return to that series. I love The Walking Dead. I wouldn't mind that again. But do it in a way that has more content to it, I think would be amazing. I don't know if Chunk Finder would work with Scarland being an old beta world. Let me know if that still would work or not. How old is the survival world? This world was generated in March of 2000, March of 2011. So a very, very old world. Very, very old world. And of course, this is the tree farm, and that's the mother tree, of course, if you're unfamiliar. When will the next Scarland project start? It'll start very soon. We're probably going to start with a couple smaller projects around Scarland. That's not going to take a year to build. Uh-oh, we're going to go the wrong way. No, we're going the wrong way. The Scarland transportation system needs a bunch of work. Some of the tracks are a little bit messed up, like you can see, so we'll fix that up eventually. But I think some of the things that we're going to work on are a couple small things, like the transportation system. There's a treehouse to be built. A couple small things. The major projects, of course, are Scar City. Scar City is going to have fire stations, police stations, all that good stuff. There's also the ranch house and all that. And ooh, that is a mighty beautiful view. That's a pretty cool view. I love all the little Pandora trees and stuff. It's kind of awkward that they all have snow on them now, but what can you do? Scarland Airport. Yeah. Why not? We're building a city. Why not put an airport in there? Add it to the list. Add it to the list of things we need to build in there. That's a great idea, actually. I love it. Oh, this is true. This is true. We don't ride the Scarland transportation system at night. So we better get back to the station. That is very, very true. Let's hope we can get back before any creepy creeps spawn. Is Scar City going to be modded? No, Scar City is going to be, built in survival here in Scarland. You've seen every episode. It took a while. Well, that's awesome. I thank you so much for watching all the videos. Hopefully you enjoyed them and were inspired to, use them to build in your own worlds and all sorts of good stuff. At a supermarket? Yeah, like a market would be kind of fun. The design for Scar City is not going to be modern. I was thinking about doing a modern city, but I feel like that wouldn't fit the theme of Scarland. I feel like Scarland's it's going to be more of a theme of kind of older style buildings, and I think that'll look better. Like the theme of Scar City is going to be kind of older buildings, maybe even a kind of a 1920s feel to it a little bit. I think that might be a kind of a fun design to go with. And so there's the terraforming. I've been working on that off camera to finish up that zone over there, and I think it's starting to come out. So my first video in Scarland, there wasn't anything before the first video because I generated the world in the video. All right, so we've got our pathway and they're starting to look good. So let's put the final touches on our pathway. So let's get these final little details in here. And then, my friends, that's when we're gonna build the trees. And I'm kind of excited about that. I think that's good. I'm liking that. I'm gonna go dump off all these supplies and then let's work on those trees. I think that's good for the pathway. Yeah, I actually got Jellie when she was a little bit before 1 year old, I think. She was a little bit before 1. Remind me all my stuff's in here. I'm gonna take a little bit of you. There we go. At a pet shop. All these ideas are excellent. All these things are gonna make Scar City amazing. Scar City is going to be a great thing because it'll be great for YouTube and Twitch. So we can, some buildings will be built on YouTube, some on Twitch. I think that'll be excellent. Awesome. There we go. We got enough for a tree. We do not have any food. We need to eat. Okay, so I think the first tree would look amazing like right there. So let's work over here. So let's get a couple logs set up. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You heard it. You heard it. That's Sleepy Twitch music alert. It's always a Sleepy Twitch music alert. Kill the Wither. Gosh, we need to do that. That's at least the one thing we can do in Scarland. That's you know, something to do with, like, I don't know, not really story, but kind of the mythology of the worlds or whatever. Yeah, so that's totally a thing. We got to do that. Would you guys like to see killing the Wither on a YouTube video or a Twitch stream? You could always put the Twitch stream on. We could always do the Twitch stream on YouTube after the fact, of course. But yeah, let me know. Killing the Wither. Scar's attempt at killing the Wither goes horribly wrong. Should we do that on Twitter? Or should we do that, or Twitch, not Twitter. Scar, come on. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do that on YouTube or Twitch. I love how I like to add the little part. Goes horribly wrong. Because you know what can happen. Wouldn't it, that would be actually awful if the Wither escaped and started destroying things? That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. So what I'm doing here is kind of taking the Christmas tree effect. So starting at the bottom, you know, making it kind of a cone shape down at the bottom, and then working it up into a triangle. Now, let me just jump over here. Now, one thing to keep in mind is avoid the kind of the perfection of a Christmas tree. You know how they like to shear them up if you get it at like a farm or something along those lines. They'll have them all kind of sheared up. You don't want to kind of go with that because this is a natural tree. It lives out in the wild and it gets wind blown and all that good stuff. So it's a little bit askew in areas. So that's kind of what you're working on. Kind of get that cone shape, but make sure it's got that natural kind of weather beaten look. There we go. So see how we get up a little higher here, and we can start to kind of work it up into the point at the very top. So what are you guys into right now? So excluding gaming, because we love games, clearly. We're all here watching games, things of that nature. If you were to go on YouTube and not watch any game videos, what are you watching right now? I'll tell you what I'm watching. So at the moment, I'm watching a ton of like cockpit view videos of airplanes taking off and landing. It's actually really amazing. I really like it. It's really fun actually to watch. I always wanted to be a pilot in another life. That would have been amazing. So it's really fun to kind of watch like taxiing off, landing, all that good stuff. What are you guys watching? Something crazy that's non-gaming related. Unbox Therapy. That's a great channel. I love it. Gymnastics videos, drawing videos, fail vines. Roman Atwood, I love Roman. I love that guy. Good guy, important guy right there. Vlogs, food, awesome. Halloween videos, interesting. What kind of Halloween videos? Linus Tech Tips, another excellent YouTuber. I love Linus and what he's done. Like, that guy is an amazing person. The way he's and his team have created this giant studio business around these videos is unbelievable. And they add a lot. They make YouTube professional, if you will, like a real like professional outfit, but still kind of keeps the charm of like a small community, which I'm always amazed at how well they do that. But yeah, me, lots of aircraft videos. It's my new thing. I love it. I love watching them. I love watching a little Scar Air. A little Scar Air. Scar Air, this is the tower. We're clear for takeoff. You're clear on runway L3. Roger that. This is Scar Air. Prepare for takeoff. If you guys are unfamiliar with what Scar Air is, just watch my playlist on YouTube of my GTA series. You'll quickly find out what Scar Air is. Scar Air is one of the finest aircraft airlines in all of GTA. It'll get you where you're going, just might not be at the airport you anticipated. It might be you might end up maybe on a field with a parachute, a raft out in the ocean, all that good stuff. Well, that was cool. I liked seeing all your guys' different videos you guys are watching. That was cool. It's cool to see what other people are watching. A lot of you guys are watching things that I watch. That's cool. All right, there we go. Sweet. And how do we like the tree? How do we like it? Does it look okay? Look nice? We could definitely beef up the base of the tree a bit. So let's do that now. So let's move over here. We'll knock out that, and we'll start bringing that up. And we can kind of cut in here like so. There we go. Bring that piece up a little bit. I think we can do that just a bit. There we go. Let me jump up here and see how we're doing. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. That looks good. I think the tree could use a little bit more branches like right here-ish. But we need to expand outward, so something like that I think would look great. Okay, I feel like another one would look great right up here. Is Nightbot not working right now? Because there is so much spam in the chat. Apparently Nightbot's working. It's just not working very well. Nightbot, I disapprove of your laziness at the moment. I gotta check Nightbot's like spam filters. Yeah, it was a little finicky the other day, so I wondered if it was still kind of a little off. It's been really great lately, but it's in recent time, just the last little week or two, it's been a little finicky. Kill the Wither in the Nether. That would probably be a good idea. We've got nothing of value in the Nether, so yeah, killing the Wither in the Nether would definitely be a good idea. So great question. Great question coming in from from our Q&A on Twitter is what animals should be added to Minecraft? So if you have any Q&A questions, definitely send to me on the Twitters. So what question? That's a good question. I would love to see first and foremost birds. We need some flying animals. We need some flying animals in the world. That's just feels natural to have some animals flying about. I think that would be really cool. Other animals too would be probably fish, because I feel like the air and the water are just so plain. So they add the Guardians, which you guys know is my favorite mob. I love the Guardian. He's got that beautiful little eye. He's got the Death Ray. You can't go wrong with the Death Ray. Death Rays are amazing. But I can't have him in Scarland because no structures ever want to generate, so that's not cool. The other hand is it's actually kind of rare. So let me check that. Yeah, that looks good. So that's rare, and that's kind of unfortunate that you can't always have, you know, the fish and the things swimming about in all your waterways. So we need to populate the skies. We need to populate the waterways. So maybe some type of dolphin creature. I don't even feel like we should just have a straight up dolphin, but something of a similar design would be cool. Maybe something you could ride, a rideable water creature. I'd be totally down for a little waterable rideable creature. Are you guys down for a little waterable rideable creature? Say that about a couple times over. But yeah, I would love a creature that you could ride in the water, which would be so amazing. Oh man, I would love that. Be like, yeah, Aquaman, woo. Aquaman hype. I think that would be pretty cool. So yeah, I think the skies and the waters need to be populated with creatures. I mean, we've got a rabbit, I guess. I don't know what he does. He just does rabbit things, and a bat that does bat things that are boring. So we could use something that's more useful, like flying, and of course, rideable water creatures. And oh, come on. I want to go to sleep. Thank you. Oh, bring plenty of health potions and buckets if you want to fight the wither. Yes. Oh, yeah, the wither effect. Ew. That's not cool. We need a whale? That would be pretty cool. Like it's just a giant whale swimming around out in the ocean. You can just see it like, let's look through here. You just see like a giant whale. It'd probably wash up ashore over there. We would have to rescue it. That waterways are very skinny, so yeah, whale would be pretty cool. Maybe some type of shark. Yeah, might be cool too. So playing the Minecraft story mode, okay? So just playing it, kind of looking about and things. The crafting table, I haven't gotten very far in it, but there's a crafting table. We made a sword in episode 2. Totally Minecraft version 2. Like if they ever made Minecraft 2, which is highly, highly unlikely. But if they did, that would be an amazing way of kind of revolutionizing the crafting system in Minecraft to really feel like you're really actually creating something. You're taking a block, setting it down like that, how the Minecraft story mode did crafting, which I thought was really kind of cool. Turtles. Turtles would be cool, definitely. Turtles would be awesome to have in the mining and the crafting. But yeah, if there ever was a Minecraft 2, which like I said, was highly unlikely, if they did it, they should take the idea for the Minecraft story mode, the way crafting was done in it, I think would be really, really cool. I think it would make crafting unique and just kind of different. And also, can we have those graphics, because that would be amazing. Shaders for days, shaders for days. I'm liking our tree. I think it's coming out pretty good. Let's jump down and take a look. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. The bottom area needs a bit of sprucing up. So we'll just jump on down here and apply ourselves a little more scaffolding. Sweet, there we go. There we go, sweet. That's all we needed. Just a little bit of sprucing up on the bottom there. I think that looks better. Nice, there we go. And it's natural because the tree kind of, as you can see, kind of arches over a little bit because it's growing up against the roller coaster platform. So that's more natural the tree would have grown. So that's cool. Yeah, there we go. Looking good, looking good. I'm loving it. I'm actually quite happy with the way things are slowly progressing through here. I think the pathway now has a natural feel to it and is much, much better than before. So are we ready to ride the roller coaster one more time? I feel like riding the roller coaster one more time today would be fun. So if you guys want to ride it, let's see some roller coaster hype in the chat. And there's Mount Scar out in the distance. Oh my gosh, I just saw somebody made an amazing picture of Jellie and I. Oh, I love it. I love that. See, Panda Jasmine, thank you so much for that picture. I absolutely love that picture of Jelly and I. Aha, I love it. That's awesome. GTA Online News, well, I might do it. If I had somebody to do it with, maybe I would be more likely to do another GTA series. But yeah, I wish I would have done more of it. I wish I would have done more of it for sure. But I'm glad you enjoyed the series. I'm quite happy about that. Cats, welcome to the stream. Welcome. All right, let's grab ourselves a minecart. There we go. And everybody, welcome the cats to the stream. There we go. And also, oh shoot, we broke it. Uh-oh. We broke things. Also, give F1 a big round of applause in the chat for being the only mod, you know, holding down the fort, keeping things sane. There we go. And aboard we go, and away we go. We're on our way. Oh, that's awesome, Dan. You built the s'more house? Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, remember, guys, there are some spoilers, so when I tell you guys, close your eyes, okay? Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. We need a whale. This is true. When will it be finished? By the end of October, we will have finished this roller coaster. All right, you guys ready? Are you guys ready to close your eyes? I'll tell you when. I'll tell you when. All right, close your eyes. I'm actually just gonna look down. Ah, there we go. Awesome, you can open them up now. Oh, that'd be cool, to build a secret sanctuary in Scarland with mazes, flowers, gardens, and different things. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty cool. Now, if you remember, this platform, go back, if you guys have time today, in your day, go back to the very, very first episode of the roller coaster build on YouTube. So find like the Scarland playlist, go to the very first episode, episode 1, and like look at, this was a flat platform with like nothing in it, no detail, nothing, just completely flat. And we together have created something pretty darn awesome. So I think, I don't know, I'm just pretty excited to see how it's come together. So go back to that video and look at that blank platform and say, Scar sent you from stream. There we go. I'll go back there and see if you guys post any of those comments. I'll reply to them. But yeah, I think it'd be cool. That's what I'm gonna do today. Hey, you ruined our relaxing roller coaster ride. You horrible spider. You horrible spider. You remind me of Jelly. Oh, you're coming back up, aren't you? I'm just gonna knock you back off. Ah, you beast. You beast. Just like Bob the Creeper Building Inspector, just ruining our rides. Oh, what happened to the surf house idea? Yeah, I know, we get so many ideas. We have so many ideas to build. That's one of them I wanted to do, but I never got a chance to this summer. We still can definitely do it. I just never got a chance to finish it, you know, with the s'more house and all that stuff. And most of this summer I was away, of course. So like you guys know, like I was not around very much in the summer this year. Most of the summer was spent almost a month pre-recording a bunch of videos to go up while I was gone. And then of course getting back, and then TwitchCon, so gone for another 2 weeks. So yeah, I missed a ton of time this summer, which is unfortunate. So hopefully we can kick it up into high gear and start get going. So as you can see, I've gotten a video up almost every day of the week, actually every day of the week this week. So I'm pretty proud of that. See, what's nice about it is I don't have doing a Let's Play like the Minecraft story mode. It allows me to fill in, like we talked about earlier, those extra days that there might not be like a Scarland or a building video, because doing building videos every day of the week is just impossible. But you can always fit in, or at least my theory is to fit in maybe a couple of those Let's Play style videos that can kind of fit into those different areas, because you can get a little bit more content out of it for the time spent recording. And in we go, the beautiful roller coaster station. Oh, hello there, zombie. Oh, and a skeleton. Ah, wonderful. Ah, there we go. That old roller coaster. I'm glad we can finally come into the station now and actually stop, you know, and not have to like break the car at like halfway through. And yeah, well, there we go, my friends. Thank you so much for coming out today. And that kind of wraps up our stream. Now we go into the post stream. If there's somewhere in Scarland you want me to tour, if you have any Q&A questions, you can go hashtag Q&A Scar in the chat or on Twitter, and I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. So yeah, once again, guys, thank you so much for coming out today. I very, very much appreciate it. And hopefully you enjoyed our builds today with our new pathways, which are super convenient. And of course, our fallen over bridge now. We could get over the water without swimming, which is always nice. Oh, awesome. What is your favorite biome? Asked on Twitter. My favorite biome is the Mesa biome. I love the Mesa biome, and if you find the Bryce Canyon extension of it, oh, nothing better. Oh, I'm super glad you guys enjoyed the stream today. I very much appreciate it. I had a ton of fun, so I'm very, very glad you guys liked it. And of course, I may stream, if I have enough energy for later today or tomorrow, I might stream, of course, Rebel Galaxy. So we'll cruise the galaxy in our ships of space. I don't know. Medieval Let's Build. I definitely do want to do another creative build, and it'll definitely probably be in that style. How long did it take to clear the underground area? The underground area is mostly me going down there and chopping out for dirt for the landscaping. But what happened was this area was kind of like this. It kind of like sloped down. And then I put a platform over it. So I just took dirt and made a platform straight across it. So a lot of the stuff down there was just me like making a platform all the way across. And the platform is what the roller coaster sits on. There's actually 2 platforms. Yeah, I'll definitely check my Twitch messages after the stream. It'll take me a minute to edit the stream, get everything uploaded, turned off, but I'll definitely do it. But yeah, if this is your first time to the stream, definitely follow to be notified when I go live. If you're enjoying all these builds and all that good stuff, you can head over to my YouTube channel, check that out if you're new around here. And of course, if you're a longtime viewer, you know I thank you so much for all the support, of course. And yeah, so I think we will wrap it up today. And of course, if you haven't got a chance to check it out, the Scarland Part 2 of the Shaders Tour of all of Scarland is up. And I can't thank you guys enough for coming out to watch today. And yeah, so we'll see you later. And thank you so much for all of the subscribers also. I almost forgot to thank you guys. We got a ton of new subscribers today, so I thank you so much for that. And yeah, until next time, we'll see you later.